Hey everyone, I just went live with the Tymo beach waver. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. I'm not gonna lie, I bought this with my own money a few months ago and I tried it and I didn't love it because I felt like my hair was really frizzy. So I did a ton of research and decided to try it live. Go check it out. But I like it. I don't feel like it's frizzy. I feel like it just looks natural. I don't see the creases that I had the first time, and all the tips and tricks are in that live video. But I'll share some with you now. But the things I used is the Tymo, and then I used BioSilk at the end. Love this stuff. It's in my showcase. Go get it. I've had this bottle for over 6 months and it's just that much gone. It doesn't take very much at all, but it definitely helps with frizz. I've been using it for like 20 years. And then the It's a 10 texture spray. I've been using this on my daughter's hair. She has really fine hair. She's 3.5, and I ended up liking it. I'm not a big fan of products otherwise, and so I've never ever used it on myself. But one of the things that I read is you need a texture spray for the waves and it will just help. So I used this before each section and then use the Tymo, and then at the end use this, and I think I'm loving the product. So I will link the waiver for you, but go to my showcase for the BioSilk and the It's a 10 because right now TikTok's limiting how many things I can link to things. Also follow me if you don't already, because I need to get to 5K so I can stop being so limited and share all the things with you guys. All of these things are things I have bought myself over the years, like 20 years. I've been using this for probably 6 or 8 months on my daughter's hair. I've had this for like 3 months, didn't like it, but I did all the research and I will show you the tips and tricks I have for it. So go get you one. This is what my hair looks like when it's just like freshly blow dried. It's kind of frizzy. So that's actually what I'm afraid of. But I'm gonna start with this It's a 10 Miracle Texture Spray. One thing I've heard is to use wider layers rather than thin layers. And then so I've got this set on 280 for 4 seconds. This is pretty cool because you can set the temperature and you can set how long it stays, and then it beeps whenever it's done. So the tip that I've heard for doing it without getting a crease in it is to make sure that the Tymo brand, which is the side that has the 2 barrels, is facing up. So here goes nothing. Clamp it. You should hear it beep. There it goes, beep. And then you just go down to where the last wave ended. Do it again, it will beep again. About an inch from the root of your hair. All right. Take thicker sections, not thick, but wide sections is what I've heard. And then make sure the Tymo label is up. Go about an inch from your root and clamp it down. It will beep when it's done. It beeped, and then go right to where the last wave ended. That is really pretty. Should I leave it like this? I don't think so. Just kidding, guys. Okay, that's really pretty. Okay, all right. And you know, I'm a millennial. I grew up in the era where you tried to make it as flat and straight as possible. All right, here is something else that I read about this, is making the top layer different because to keep from having like the creases. So somebody said to do this way instead of sideways when you get to the top layer. Tymo label up, an inch away from the root. Done, but that's good. All right, Tymo label. I'm gonna do down since it's facing the front of my head. I assume that's what they mean by that. Okay, this looks way better than the last time I did it, you guys. Okay, let's see. You guys, this is in my showcase too, and I'm obsessed with it. I've been using it for like 20 years, which sounds really weird to say because I don't feel like I am old enough to be using something for 20 years, but unfortunately I am. So anyways, I get this. It lasts me forever. I've had this bottle for like over 6 months and I've only used this much of it because this is kind of pretty. I kind of like it. I don't feel like it's creased, and I don't feel like it's very frizzy. I like it. It almost looks like I have curly hair. You know those girls that have naturally curly hair that are all big and beautiful? Dude, I like it. a few things I like about this. So the button to turn it on is on the inside in here, which means no little kids are going to get a hold of it and accidentally turn it on and hold it. That has happened to my 7-year-old twice with my flat iron. He just picks it up because he's so curious, and he just touches it and doesn't realize it, and all of a sudden he's burned all of his fingers. So I like that the button's in here. Also, you have to hold it down to turn it on, which I really, really love. And then it's got this little LED screen here that tells you what the temperature is and how many seconds you can set it to. You change it here. You can change it to however many seconds you want it to stay on your hair. So 4, 6, 8, 10. And then you can change the temperature 230 to 430 degrees. And it beeps whenever it's ready. It's also got double heated plates, which is nice because some of the barrel ones only have one-sided and it won't hold your curl. It's got 40 million negative ions in it, so it's supposed to help smooth and not make your hair frizzy. And I actually can say honestly, 100% honestly, that I am a fan. You can go back and watch my live video on it if you want to, because at first I wasn't a fan, and then I did a lot of research, and I am sharing all of those tips and tricks with you guys. I will link it at the bottom for you to buy.